The St. Louis area is dealing with a flurry of developments following the first confirmed case of the coronavirus.
Right now, other possible cases are under investigation. All of this is causing a trickle-down effect. Bayer's Creve Coeur campus is closed due to a person there possibly being exposed to the coronavirus. This follows the positive test of a Ladue resident that has ties to Villa Duchesne High and Oak Hill. They've decided to close for the rest of the week.
And in the past hour, News 4 has confirmed 4 people are being tested for coronavirus in St. Charles County. St. Charles County Health tells us these people are under self-quarantine at this hour. All 4 had been traveling before experiencing symptoms. News 4 has team coverage as we track these latest developments. We begin with Venton Blandon and Baldwin, where the St. Louis County executive has been updating us at the Emergency Operations Center.
Yeah, Steve, it's Sam. This information, it is coming at us quite fast. News conference just wrapped up about 15 minutes ago. The bottom line is that the county executive, he told us that the command center has gotten several calls today, and about 375 of those calls were just from people asking general questions about it. But let's take a look at the graphic. You can see some information on the screen. We do know that about 4 people are still being monitored for this right now, and the Bayer Creve Coeur campus is closed. That's because late this afternoon, Bayer released a statement saying they were notified Sunday afternoon that one of their employees might have come in contact with the coronavirus. Now, we also know, according to the county executive, that the New York Life office, where the father of the presumptive positive patient works, that building is closed. Now, again, as I said, there were about hundreds of calls that came in today, but about 375 of them were from people asking general questions. Now, we also started to ask them information about the quarantine, about the presumptive positive case, and we know that that family, they are now cooperating with this, but a lot of information was given so fast. Let's take a listen to what the county executive had to say.
We're testing everyone who has developed symptoms and who have a reason to fit the CDC criteria for being tested. We expect more tests to be available. We understand there's more tests that are now available in Missouri, another 800, is that right? Yep. And we expect more to be coming in every day. But we are, when this test is commonly available in the community, certainly it will be more accessible. It's not there yet, but right now we're following the guidelines for testing.
So again, County Executive Dr. Sam Page says they're following the guidelines here. They are also taking the precautions because they have an up-close look at everything going on. But again, all of this stuff is happening here. They are taking these calls. They are still monitoring these situations. But again, no more presumptive positive cases. But they are looking at least 4 more people, which includes one of the family members for the patient we reported on Saturday. Reporting live in Baldwin, Vincent Blandon, News 4.
Benny, thank you. And in just the last half hour, News 4's Alexis Zotto spoke to the attorney representing the family at the center of this local case. Alexis, he says that family was never told to quarantine.
That is exactly what that attorney is telling us tonight. We just finished up the interview here at his office in Clayton, and he says he has been in constant contact with this family, and together they have pieced together a pretty specific timeline of calls and text messages between the family and the county health department, as well as other officials, ever since their daughter returned home from Italy via Chicago last Wednesday. That daughter woke up feeling ill Thursday morning, and they immediately contacted the St. Louis County Health Department. This is the day that County Executive Sam Page says they told the family to self-quarantine. The family says that's not the case. Take a look. This is a photo from the Villa Duchesne father-daughter dance Saturday night at the Ritz-Carlton of the father and the other daughter. We are blurring them. We are not naming this family, but we've been given permission to share this photo. The family went to that dance because they were under the impression that they were free to live their lives. The daughter with the presumptive positive case was self-quarantined, but the doctor that did the test on Friday afternoon, according to this family's attorney, says they were told that they don't think she has it. They got that test Saturday night. Here's what the attorney says.
Never, ever are they told that you have to quarantine. They've never talked to the dad or to the other sister about who are you contacting, who have you been with, where have you been. There's no record to show that they were ever given any instruction regarding what to do or how to do it. Even their release from the hospital on Friday gives them just general release information that you would expect if you had influenza A.
So the family's attorney says that they received the information from the county at around 7 o'clock Saturday night. The father and the other daughter were already out and about, but once they got that information, they returned home. They have not left their home since that text late Saturday night. But County Executive Sam Page is saying that they were communicating with this family to self-quarantine, that perhaps they didn't understand. Again, the family's attorney saying, nope, that never happened. They were never given specific instructions to self-quarantine. We'll be continuing to break this down for you. For now, reporting live in Clayton, Alexis Otos, News 4.
St. Louis County Health is operating a hotline specifically to answer your questions about the coronavirus. That number is 314-615-2660. We want you to know this is not a 24-hour hotline. It is staffed Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. You can find the number on the county website. It's also for you on the KMOV News app.
In Illinois, Governor J.B. Pritzker announced 4 additional cases of coronavirus in the state. That brings Illinois' total to 11 cases.
We have one of the strongest public health systems in the nation, and we were among the first states able to test for COVID-19 because we knew to press for that capability.
The governor is declaring an official disaster in Illinois to help fight the outbreak.
Late this afternoon, passengers aboard the Grand Princess cruise ship docked in Oakland, California, days after being held off the coast amid a coronavirus outbreak. At least 21 Americans on board who tested positive for the virus will be treated at area hospitals, while hundreds of others are being quarantined at U.S. military bases for 14 days.
Coronavirus fears, along with plummeting oil prices, led the Dow suffering the worst percentage drop since 2008. Dropping more than 2,000 points even after trading was halted temporarily earlier today. It's the largest single drop in points in Dow Jones history.
News 4 is also keeping an eye on how the state is reacting. We know state lawmakers will meet tomorrow to discuss how they're preparing for the possibility of more cases in Missouri. Members of the Joint Committee on Disaster Preparedness and Awareness will meet at noon tomorrow in Jefferson City to talk about statewide plans.
News 4 has been checking on upcoming events to see if precautions are being taken. A major event in the works is the Go Marathon set for the end of the month, and so far it's still on. Marathon officials say in the event of escalation of the situation, Go St. Louis will work closely with local authorities to mobilize and implement any necessary plans and protocols. We will keep participants informed as soon as we are able with any changes to the event.